Okay, I think we're live, but I don't actually know. Oh, that's a quick way to open Twitch. Nice. Hey! Alright, what about the YouTubes? I am back. TNL, I am indeed. I am indeed. Let's just check the YouTubes. This multi-streaming is a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. YouTube. Hey, we're live. We are live, baby. We're live, we're live, we're live. We're alive. We're live and we're alive. Does it get any better than that? All right. So probably no gaming today. It's going to be a short one today. I had a meeting this morning, hence why we're starting so late. You could be sleeping. I mean, you could be sleeping. But you're not. You're here with me. Because you've invested now into this stream. So you're here to make good on your investment. All right? Make sure I'm living up to my end of the deal. Yes, I had a meeting this morning talking about I'm sort of heading up the men's stuff at my local church. So I had just have a bit of a planning meeting for that. No, don't invest more, TNL, don't. You've invested enough. And of course, now would be the perfect time for my dog to start barking. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. Why, oh why? So it's been a good productive morning, that's for sure. And then obviously stream issues, and now we're here. Here we are. So I was gonna just read through our lectionary for the day. That was the plan, and then I was maybe gonna just do a bit of chatting while I just jot some notes down and do a little bit of work in the background. Does that sound like a plan? So it's going to be like a productivity stream, I think, is a good way to go about it. I did download a new, where is that? Stream info? No, what did I, stats? No, where did I put that? There should be a new, there should be a new OBS window here somewhere. Docs. Custom browser docs. Why isn't it there? It mustn't have like saved it. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, that's all connected. Okay, we can fix that. We can fix it, chat. We can fix it fairly easily too. Let's open up this. Oh, so you like, have you locked it in yet? TNL, just make a choice now, make a decision. Yes, you're gonna do a cooking stream tomorrow. I'm excited for it too. What time is it going to be, by the way? About sort of now-ish? Or like, you know, now-ish an hour ago? Man, I'm so distracted. What am I doing? I need to go here, desktop, because that's the perfect way to store all your files on a computer is on the desktop. We're going to open this up. So it should all be installed in there. I need to... Where is that link? Here it is. So copy this link back to OBS. And this is going to be called the multi-stream title updater. Refresh. My stream is started. What are you talking about, bro? Oh, maybe, I know. Maybe I don't have YouTube connected to the bot. And about an hour before now. Okay, cool. Well, I should be free, so I'll come along for sure. Unless I'm streaming. Maybe we could multi-stream TNL. Like joint stream. What am I looking for? Platforms? YouTube. I agree. Broadcast account. Here we go. Broadcast account. Auto connect. Sign in with Google. Yeah. This one. So I haven't actually connected my YouTube account to StreamerBot, which should probably help. I hope I don't break something. Probably will, but hey. I don't know how we'd set that up. I mean, it could be fun, I suppose. I've never done like a Twitch. What are they? I don't even know what they call it. Like a joint stream. Yes. Sign into StreamerBot. Continue. Yep. Good. Do we trust StreamerBot? We do. I think. Logged in successfully. So this should now give us... Oh, it does. Oh no, that's just that. Let's close that now. Close that now. Wait, where is it? Oh, it's up here. Refresh. Look at that. Gives me the YouTubes. Love it. Cool. That's a handy little feature to update stream titles, I suppose. Let's put that here. Cool. All right. What was I going to do? Let's open up the Logos Bible software and we'll jump over and do our daily lectionary reading, because I haven't done it yet today, because I dropped the kids off at school and I went straight out and had a meeting. Had a nice coffee at the meeting. That was good. Well, that's a nice little email to get. One of our bills has been all paid off. Oh, we've got emails. All right, we can get onto those later. That's good. All right, that's cool. That's easy. Cool. Sorry, I'm just checking emails. I hope that's okay. I said it was going to be like a work with me stream. Hey Loops, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you feeling today? A bit better after yesterday? Recovered? I do hope. In response to your Discord message, TNL, yes. I fixed it, I think. Yeah, I don't know what was happening with my computer before. It just, for some reason, Windows Explorer was just like not working. Like I'd open up Windows Explorer to have a look. Now this is not Internet Explorer I'm talking about, because Windows Explorer, so you know, files and folders. It just was like taking forever to load one of my drives in, and then it was not responding. And then when I went to go live stream, it's like, we can't find this location. So I actually had to do a restart. It was a bit weird. Yes, I did see that message. You upgraded your CPU. What did you go with? Tell me. Got an extra day of rest with a snow day, which helps too. Oh, nice. Nice. Love a snow day, because it's only like minus 400 degrees over there. A 5950X. Okay. I'm not up to speed with the current CPU specs, so give me the details. A 5950X, which is a how many core? How many threads? How many core? All that fun stuff. My computer has not been upgraded since I bought it. And remember when we were chatting about my PC upgrade, 2020, the middle of 2020 is when I built this computer. The only thing that has been upgraded in it is the RAM, and I went from 32 to 64 GBs thanks to Big Daddy Bird, shout out, who very, very generously bought me 64 gig of RAM. 16 core, 32 threads. Ooh. And was it affordable, TNL? Like in terms of CPUs, is it like, it was a good deal? Or was it a bit like, oh, it's a little bit out of my, but I'm going to do it anyway? Only minus 35 today. Wait, what? That's around 1 degree C. Hang on, if minus 38 is minus 38 C, how can minus 35 be 1? I don't get the Fahrenheit to Celsius connection. All right, let's go minus 35 F to C. No, that's minus 37 degrees C. Minus 38. Yeah, so minus 38 Fahrenheit is minus 38.8889 degrees Celsius. Didn't copy paste, right? I was gonna say, I was like, that doesn't make sense, but it totally does if your Control C, Control V fingers are probably too frozen to actually work. But yeah, that is, I actually can't get my head around how cold that is. That is nuts. I used to work way back in the day, just after I finished school. I worked at an ice cream factory. True story. I worked at an ice cream factory, and the freezers, which were massive like warehouse freezers, I think they were only set to like minus 30 degrees. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's about where they were at. And you had to wear like massive big freezer suits and stuff when you went in there. It's a little over 300. When it launched, it was like 700. I wonder if I should do... I need to do all the research again and just see if I can just do like a CPU upgrade or something and just keep everything else. I do need a new GPU. That would be really nice right now, because I'm still rocking a 2080 Super, which for the most part does okay. But for streaming and gaming, it's a bit hit and miss. I've got to lower my game settings fairly heavily, depending on the game. That's about it. Then just add wind. Okay, so if someone put a big fan in the freezer, we would have the right temperature. Oh, it's just cold. It's just like, and I love the cold. I'm a cold person. I hate the heat, and it is stinking hot in Australia at the moment. But even to me, minus 38 is like, dang, that's like apocalyptic temperature. Is that like pretty normal loops for you guys? Like on a normal winter, is it like, oh yeah, minus 38, it's pretty standard? Or is this like, whoa, it's cold even for you? You want a 5090? Well, everyone wants a 5090 TNL. Maybe I should just get on the second-hand market and just do a little upgrade. Just, you know, maybe I'll go to like a 3080 Super or something. No, you're not TNL. Those things are insanely expensive. Insanely expensive. It's in winter and then over 100 Fahrenheit. See, that's hot. That's like the extremes. See, where I live in Australia, it's just hot all the time. So even in the middle of winter, it's hot. And then in the middle of summer, it's really hot. We had a couple of 40°C days, so that's like, in fact, I think the car, I think my wife got a picture of it. I think we got the car up to 42 in terms of it telling us what the outside temperature was. C2F that's 107.6 Fahrenheit, 42°C. So we had a couple of 107 days. But generally it's been like mid 30s, so let's say like 35. So it's been around 95 consistently. And then in winter, I want to say like maybe 10°C, so 50 Fahrenheit is like that's like a cold day for us. Which you're probably like, what, 50 Fahrenheit? That's nothing. That's nothing, bro. All right. What is the day today? It's Wednesday for me, isn't it? That's last week. I want this. Wait, is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday for me. Week seems to be going a bit slow at the moment. Maybe I'm just gonna like increase the size of this just a little bit. Hopefully that's a bit better for you guys to see. OBS. That's comfortable here, yeah. See, that's comfortable for me. I like winter. I like those temperatures. Like I could live in that all year round. Easily. That like 10°C for me, that's still shorts and t-shirt weather. It's just cold. Shorts and t-shirt weather. It means that I don't have to constantly crank our air conditioning, which our electricity bill over summer is just enormous. It's ridiculous because being at home all the time, working from home, dealing with computers and lots of screens and stuff that heats up the house, heats up my office, just gets so stinking hot. So I've got to run the air conditioner. And then at night time, it gets so hot I can't sleep. So I've got to run the air conditioner at night because I can't sleep. But it's just... it's a mess, chat. It's a mess. What was I doing? Studio mode. Hey, it works. Cool. All right, guys. So we jump into our lectionary reading for the day. I think we will. Feel free to chat, have comments about it. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what we're reading in the Word. I'm going to swap the music over. Now's a good time while that song is just finished. Here we go. All right, let's jump over. All right, so our readings today. Psalm 120 again, which we've read every day, which I actually really like this, that you're reading the same psalm over and over. It really helps get it into your spirit, you know? TNL and I just discussed earlier, Loops, about maybe doing a joint stream. I don't know how that would work. I guess we'd have to have a Discord call going or something. I don't know. But I could just play games or work or whatever, and TNL could just cook, and I could just chime in with my 2 cents worth in my Australian accent. We could just chat and stream it. I don't know. TNL, just hit me up on Discord if you want to give that a crack or whatever. I think I'm live tomorrow morning. Let me check the calendar. Check the calendar, people. Hang on. Nah, scratch that. I can't. I got a meeting. Tomorrow morning. Both of us are computer people. I can't TNL. I'm sorry, bro. I have another meeting tomorrow morning. We should probably go for an hour. So, yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But we'll do one. We'll do a joint. That'd be fun. I reckon that'd be fun. You just cooking up a storm and just chatting and with me and, you know, chat, obviously. Could be fun. All right, let's read this. Psalm 120 in the Amplified Bible. In my distress, I cried to the Lord, and he answered me. Deliver me, O Lord, from lying lips and from deceitful tongues. What shall be given to you? Or what more shall be done to you, you deceitful tongue? Sharp arrows of a mighty warrior with glowing coals of the broom tree. I need to look up what specifically that's referring to. Woe is me that I sojourn? Woe is me that I sojourn with Meshech, that I dwell beside the tents of Kedar, as if among notoriously barbarous people. My life has too long had its dwelling with him who hates peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. All right, Old Testament reading, Jeremiah 22, 11 to 17. So pretty much this whole page. For thus says the Lord. Love it, coming in strong. For thus says the Lord concerning Shallum, son of Josiah, king of Judah. If you don't know the story of Josiah, you should check that out. It's a really cool story. Shallum, son of Josiah, king of Judah, who reigned instead of Josiah his father, and who went forth out of this place. Shallum shall not return here any more, but he shall die in the place where they have led him captive, and he shall see the land no more. Woe to him who builds his house by unrighteousness, and his upper chamber by injustice, who uses his neighbor's service without wages and does not give him his pay for his work. Who says, I will build myself a wide house with large rooms, and he cuts himself out windows, and it is sealed or panelled with cedar and painted with vermilion. Do you think that being a king merely means self-indulgent vying with Solomon and striving to excel in cedar palaces? Did not your father, Josiah, as he ate and drank, do justice and righteousness, being upright and in right standing with God? Then it was well with him. Verse 16. He judged and defended the cause of the poor and needy. Then it was well. Was not all this what it means to know and recognize me, says the Lord? But your eyes and your heart are only for your covetousness and dishonest gain, for shedding innocent blood, for oppression and doing violence. Josiah was was a king that really sought the Lord and brought the people of Judah back to God. And it sounds like from this, Josiah's son, which I didn't actually realize was not that, which that's tough. That's tough for a father to see their kids heading down a path that is not one that you would want for them. So like For the place shall not return anymore. No place for blah, blah, blah. Woe to him who builds his house by unrighteousness and his upper chambers by injustice, who uses his neighbor's service without wages and does not give him his pay for his work, who says, oh God. So I guess the underlying thing I get from this is saying it's okay to live like a king lives, you know, with large homes and palaces and, you know, all the trimmings. But the motivation behind it, it's like, you know, don't do it trying to be self-indulgent. It's saying your father, he lived like that. He was a king. He ate and he drank. Do justice and righteousness, being upright. Then it was well with him because he did things with justice in mind, and he tried to do things with righteousness, like doing the right thing in terms of what God wants you to do. Yeah. Cool thoughts. Love it. All right, the New Testament. Here we go. Luke, the book of Luke, chapter 11, verse 37 to 52. Okay. Now, while Jesus was speaking, a Pharisee invited him to take dinner with him. So he entered and reclined at the table. I love that, reclined. So casual. One of those doing the right thing for the wrong reasons or vice versa. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The Pharisees noticed and was astonished to see that Jesus did not first wash before dinner. But the Lord said to him, now you Pharisees, cleanse the outside of the cup and of the plate, but inside you yourselves are full of greed and robbery and extortion and malice and wickedness. Whoa. Man, what a statement. You senseless, foolish, stupid ones, acting without reflection or intelligence. Man! Did not he who made the outside make the inside also? But dedicate your inner self and give as donations to the poor of those things which are within, of inward righteousness, and behold, everything is purified and clean for you. But woe to you, Pharisees, for you tithe mint and rue and every little herb, but disregard and neglect justice and the love of God. I went a bit far there. And every little herb, but disregard and neglect justice and the love of God. These you ought to have done without leaving the others undone. Woe to you, Pharisees, for you love the best seats in the synagogues, and you love to be greeted and bowed down to in the public marketplaces. Woe to you, for you are like graves which are not marked or seen, and men walk over them without being aware of it, and are ceremonially defiled. Jesus is getting stuck into them here. One of the experts in the Mosaic law answered him, Teacher, in saying this, you reproach and outrage and affront even us. But he said, woe to you, the lawyers also, for you load men with oppressive burdens hard to bear, and you do not personally, even gently, touch the burdens with one of your fingers. Woe to you, for you are rebuilding and repairing the tombs of the prophets, whom your fathers killed. Let me read that again. Woe to you, for you are rebuilding and repairing the tombs of the prophets, whom your fathers killed, destroyed. So you bear witness and give your full approval and consent to the deeds of your fathers, for they actually killed them. Wow. And you rebuild and repair monuments to them. For this reason also the wisdom of God said, I will send them prophets and apostles, some of whom they will be put to death and persecute. Verse 50. Where are we going up to? 52. So that the blood of all the prophets shed from the foundation of the world may be charged against and required of this age and generation. From the blood of Abel to the blood of Zachariah, who was slain between the altar and the sanctuary. Yes, I tell you, it shall be charged against and required of this age and generation. Woe to you, lawyers, experts in the Mosaic law, for you have taken away the key knowledge you did not go. Taken away the key to knowledge you did not go in yourselves, and you hindered and prevented those who were entering. As he left there, the scribes and the Pharisees followed him closely, and they began to be enraged with and set themselves violently against him, and to draw him out and provoke him to speak of many things, secretly watching and plotting and lying in wait for him, to seize upon something he might say that they might accuse him of. I mean, they were offended. They were offended. Someone called them out for their bad behavior, their bad morals, their, you know, doing things like we were talking about for the wrong reasons. And Jesus called them out on it, and they got offended. That's what it comes down to. And they went, we're going to get this guy. I just love how he just fully went to town. Did this Pharisee invite him in to try and trap him? Now you Pharisees, cleanse the outside of the cup and the plate, but inside you yourselves are full of greed and robbery, extortion, malice and weakness. You senseless, foolish, stupid ones. Way! Acting without reflection or intelligence. Far out. That's heavy, man. That's heavy. I love it. Yeah, he really didn't mince with his words, did he? He just was like, he told it how it was. Called them out on their bad behavior and their... So good. God's good. So much in there that we can just relate to today. Like, why do we do the things we do? What's our motivation? What's our purpose behind the decisions we make in life? You know, especially, you know, Christians, we do have a higher standard to live up to, because we are being watched, we are being sought out, you know. And if our motivations and our integrity is not up to scratch, then it just leaves the door open for Jesus, for God to be criticized and untrusted. And, you know, is that the message we want to send out into the world? There you go. Well, that's our lectionary reading for today. I will read tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll read on stream though, so I probably won't be live tomorrow because of this meeting, depending on how long it goes for. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna just write some notes. So feel free to keep chatting. I'm still gonna be here. I'm gonna write some notes from the meeting that we had this morning. Oh, yes, I need one of those. Thanks, Lips. Appreciate it. This is my new drink bottle, guys. I love this thing. This is I discovered them online. It's called Owala. I don't know, maybe it's a thing in the States. Owala. Wait. Oh, there is a logo there. Owala. And I've been on the hunt. My ADHD, in brackets undiagnosed, has been on the hunt for a drink bottle that suits my needs and my purposes. And I went through a bunch, and this is the one that stuck. And I like it. That's the new hot cup, like the Stanley cups. Yeah. So they become really popular at the moment. They're nice bottles. Yeah, they're really nice. So this is the double-walled one. 12, is it 12? No. 24 ounce. Again, not understanding my conversion rates. 24 ounce to mil. Yeah, so this is 24 ounce. And the reason I love it is because I don't necessarily like drinking out of a drink bottle that has a straw. I would rather have like an open like chug opening to it. This one has both. So you'll see in the top there, see how there's like two openings? I'll try not to tip any water out of my desk. So the one at the front there is a straw, but the one at the back is just a big chug opening. So you can do both if you want. And because the mouthpiece here is actually like contoured, I'll say, it's actually really nice to drink out of. And it's got the other prerequisite for me is I wanted a really wide opening at the top so that I could put ice in there, because my last drink bottle didn't have a wide opening, so it was difficult to put ice in. So I wanted a wide opening in there. I wanted something that wasn't like super large. I like how it's like got these flattened sides on it, because it makes it good to hold. It's like a matte finish, so it's not like a slick finish, it's like matte. They got like so many different color variations. It was this for me, or a black one with like blue trims, but my daughter convinced me to go for this one, which I like. It's kind of cool. It's like a, you know, cool matte finish on it with the orange lid, and I'm all about the orange. And the lid, it's like a flip, like a push button lid, and the lid flips up, and it's got like a handle, this little fella here, which is not like super practical, to be honest. The handle, it's not like, yeah, super comfortable to walk around holding the handle. I generally don't do that, but the handle also acts as a lock for the button, so you can't accidentally hit that when the handle is down. Clip it to something. Yeah, you could clip it to something. Yeah, it's just a good size, I reckon. So yeah, I literally went on a hunt. My wife was laughing at me because I was researching all the different bottles I could find online just to find the perfect one, and I found this one. It wasn't like super cheap. It was about 50 bucks Australian, which I want to say is about 30 bucks US, I guess. But I'm really happy with it. It's my drink bottle of choice. It's double walled inside, so it can keep drinks really cold. Potentially the only downside is the lid is made out of plastic. The straw is plastic, so if you're really anti-plastic, maybe it's not quite right. Oh, all the internal stuff comes apart too, so for cleaning, it's really handy for that. Like under the lid here, like there's a little, hang on, let me just do it up properly before I have issues. Under the lid here, there's like a silicone little gaskety type thing that seals it. That all comes out. You can clean it and wash it all. The straw comes out separately. So I like it. Keeps my water cold. Like I put water and ice in this yesterday, so about probably 18 hours ago, and it's still, I think it's still got ice in there. It's still icy cold anyway. So I'm a fan. Anyway, in saying all of that, thank you for the hydrate loops. I'm going to hydrate. So yeah, that's my reviews. Awala, if you're watching, sponsorship, affiliate links, all of that. Hey, here's something for you guys. I've really been wanting to put out some content, but not necessarily gaming content. So I've been thinking recently of starting to do some like 30-day challenges. I know this is pretty popular at the moment, and just picking something that I want to do or change, or you know, something, and just doing it for 30 days, and then out of that making a video on, you know, what I did, why I did it, what were the benefits, would I keep doing it, blah blah blah. So That's sort of what I'm thinking in terms of YouTube content. I thought that could be fun to do. So the first one, I'm actually thinking of doing... I don't know if I want to put this out there yet, because I don't want to commit to it just yet. But I'm thinking of doing like a 10k steps challenge for 30 days, like trying to do 10k steps every day for 30 days. And then doing a video on how I went, whether it was maintainable, whether, you know, what the benefits were, all of that kind of stuff. $50 AUD is like $5. Yeah, pretty much, TNL. Pretty much. Well, Loops, Awala has my recommendation. And I reckon they have, in terms of the bottles, they have 3 different sizes. They have I think they have 3 different sizes. Yeah, I think they go up to a 30 ounce, which is like just over a litre. But I didn't want one that was quite that big. They also have a coffee, like a double-walled coffee mug that I really want as well, which looks really cool. Really easy. The big thing with coffee, like reusable coffee cups for me, is cleaning, because if you get one that has a lid that's hard to clean, they go stinky really fast. So that's probably my next purchase, is one of those, because it all comes apart. They have 2 versions. They have one that has like just an open top, like a small open top, but it's not totally leak proof, and they have one that has like a slide over top, but it all comes apart for cleaning. So that's the next one. And yeah, the colors of those bottles are a bit quirky, so I don't know how finicky you are about, you know, getting the right colors or whatever, Loops, but they have like heaps of different variations. So I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and if not, I had nothing to do with it. It was not me, and I will delete this VOD. So there's no evidence. All right, I'm gonna keep writing some notes from that meeting. I'm mostly not picky. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. They actually have, of this brand, they have some geek themed ones. So they actually have some Star Wars ones and some Marvel versions of these. And it's not like they have like big logos or whatever on the side. They're just colors. So like there's a Darth Vader one that's like black and red. It's pretty cool. I think they have like a Baby Yoda one and a Boba Fett one, which is just like, you know, Boba Fett's colors, that dark sort of maroony sort of red and almost this color green, and yeah. So they're probably a little bit more expensive than those because they're sort of branded, but yeah. Actually, they have an Iron Man one too, which is really cool, but I think it was just a bit out there for me in terms of the colors. Hang on, let me Iron Man Awala. Yeah, it has like a tiny little logo on the side of it. Why didn't I get that one? It's kind of cool now that I look at it again. It's kind of cool. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, anyway. Tis what it is. Look it up. Amazon, Google, all that stuff. The other thing that I'm going to actively do is a bit more of this. A bit more journaling. And I'm actually thinking of ditching my digital to-do lists and digital organization and stuff for the most part, and go back to paper form. Which might be another video, you know, topic that I might talk about on the YouTubes. Sort of a hybrid bullet journaling, I guess, is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't want to follow the specific bullet journaling stuff because I don't want to be that rigid and that locked into a system. But I think the digital to-do list, which I use a lot of, to-do lists and digital note taking and digital planning and stuff like that, I think it's just getting to a point where it's becoming clutter and it's almost becoming difficult to use. You don't write? Tino, you should. Once a month, yeah. I'm terrible at it too, Loops. I get it. I totally get it. And not, I guess not so much journaling as such, more just keeping notes, keeping track of stuff. But yeah, a little bit of journaling is really helpful too. That's all right, TNL. You're allowed. It's allowed to be illegible. You just have to. The idea is getting it on paper, and you know, not to get all sciencey, but studies do prove that physically writing stuff down actually helps you retain it. It's a great way of relieving stress. It's a great way of retaining information. It's actually quite therapeutic. So yeah, that's sort of also what I'm looking at, is doing a bit more on that front. I have a bunch of different journals and stuff. Check this one out. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is one that I actually created myself. I made this journal. It's actually available online. No one has bought a copy in about, I don't know when I released it. I want to say like at least, I don't know, 9 months ago probably. I sort of finished it and released it, but I actually got a sample version made. So that banner across the front just says not for resale. It's this little brand that I was sort of working on a while back called The Premeditated Life. And this is a journal I created, sort of a journal / daily planner that I built specifically, I guess, with sort of guys in mind. Yeah, so what it's got, it's probably really hard to see. So inside here, it's got like a morning thoughts section, so you can sit down first thing in the morning and you can just jot down your thoughts for the day. It's got obviously on the side there the little like date, so you write the date down, and then underneath it's got like more of your productivity type stuff. It's probably not focusing, but we've got like, you know, your top 3 to-dos. You've got raising the bar, which is like things you're focused on improving in your life. You've got a section that says the big 3. So what are the big 3 things that you need to sort of get done today that you would say it was a successful day if you got those 3 done? Then it's got a list under that that's got like just all the extra, you know, to-dos. Sorry, it's really difficult to sort of see. And then on this side, this is just a little square for just jotting down notes or scribbling. And then on the opposite page, it's got like the nighttime stuff. So it's got like an evening reflection where you can just write down, you know, how the day went, what was good, what was bad. It's got a gratitude section, which is called blessed. It's got 3 things where you can just write gratitude. It's got today's wins, so you can just jot down a couple of, you know, what were the good things about today, what did I feel went well. It's got a section for like little goals that you want to achieve tomorrow, which sort of comes out of the wins. It's like what didn't I do well today? Well, maybe I can fix that tomorrow. And yeah, so it's like basically you do 1 page a day, and it's like I wanted to make this hybrid cross between a journal and a productivity type thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was pretty chuffed with how it came out, and it's like a full journal, like it's a full book. And then at the end, there's some pages at the end which are just a dot grid. So these are all just blank dot grid pages, purely for just jotting down notes or scribbling or whatever. So I think there's like a few pages there, and I think I set it up, if I remember rightly, that it's basically 3 months worth. So 3 months worth of days that you can fill out there. And then right at the very end, there's actually a template for like what you would put in each section, which I did up as well, so people can just look at it and go, oh, okay, so that's what that section's for, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. It's unfortunately with Amazon printing it, it's not in the printing format that I want. And I don't think I can do it through Amazon. I'd have to go privately, which means that I'd have to probably do like a bulk order of it. Because ideally I would want something that's like a soft cover, like this guy here, that has the ribbons in it so you can mark different pages where you're up to, that has the you know, the elastic over the top, and that has the better paper basically. So yeah, like it's one of those ADHD things. Like I literally hyper focused on that journal for like a few weeks, got it all together, got one printed, got it sent, showed a couple of people, and it's just kind of sat since, and I haven't really done much with it. So but it is available on Amazon, and I don't think anyone's actually bought it. I actually haven't checked the Amazon page for like probably 3 months to see if anyone's picked it up, but so yeah, that's one of my things. Oh, it's got this little thing in the front too that I wrote, this page here, which is just like it's almost like a motivational thing. It says, one shot, that's all you get to live your best life. Be intentional with your time, be premeditated with your actions, never give up, and always move forward. Be relentless, be fierce, be unstoppable. Love unconditionally and be outrageously generous. Always be grateful. You are loved, you are prized, you are worth it. You are created on purpose for a purpose. Dream big, win small. One day at a time, live the premeditated life. Which I thought was pretty cool. Just as like a, yeah, at the front. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. I do these things where I just hyper focus on stuff. I'd really love, and I've thought for a long time now, I'd love to be able to have a range of products just for this sort of brand, this premeditated life. So I'd love to like have these journals. I'd love to do like some pens. I'd love to do some armbands. There is a brand out there called Zox, Z-O-X, that does armbands that have like cool patterns, and then on one side of the armband it's got like a cool saying or a quote or something, and then you can invert them and just have the pattern if you don't want the quote showing or whatever. I'd love to do like stuff like that. So yeah, Colty, they're doing a 2-hour late start for school tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Have you got the kids at the moment, TNL? No, you don't? Okay. They're at their mum's? Okay. Fair enough. But late start because of that cold weather. All right, it's nearly. Oh, hey, puppy. My puppy dog, he's so cute. He's so cute. He's sleeping under my desk at the moment. I love my puppy. He's turning 1 next week. In 5 days, he's turning 1. Can't believe he's a year old. We've had him since April last year, so we got him when he was about 8 weeks old. And he's a cutie patootie. Hey, if you wanna follow him, he's got an Instagram, not an Instagram. He's got a TikTok. Let me find a link, and you can see all the shenanigans that my dog gets up to. My wife runs this account. Turn that off. Sorry, guys. Where is he? Here he is. There's the link for my puppy's page. He's got more followers than I do on TikTok. Unbelievable. So if you want to see what my puppy gets up to, jump on there and have a look. He's pretty cute. Not gonna lie. He's pretty cute little fella. All right, well, I might call it there, guys. It's like 12 p.m. almost for me. Call it there. We did our lectionary today. Jotted down some notes. Had a good chat with you guys. So appreciate you guys stopping in when you can. I hope this is okay for you guys. I hope this is like, you know, I'm just here to, we're just chatting, doing life, you know, all that fun stuff. Play games when we can. I'm sort of trying to change my relationships with games a little bit at the moment. Just trying to back off the games. Still love playing them, still want to play them, but just not getting so engrossed in them, you know? Using them as a hobby more than an escape, if that makes sense. So that's it for us, guys. Probably won't be live tomorrow. Sorry, TNL. I'm sorry. I'll try and jump into your cooking stream if I can. At the very least, I will be lurking in your cooking stream. But I have a very fun financial planning meeting tomorrow. Yeah, annual financial planning meeting tomorrow, which I don't know why we're doing, because it's a very sad affair at the moment. But anyway, we're doing that tomorrow morning. So that's where we're at. Oof, indeed. All right, guys, have a great night. Have a great day. Be blessed. Make good choices. You know, all the things. And probably see you guys soon. Probably not tomorrow, but the next day, maybe. Good night, guys.
Be that silver lining to the story. If you thought that I would turn and run, then y'all don't know me. May my fears rest in peace, cause that's a old me. Got this taste on my tongue, I crave the glory. Gasoline in my veins, be the fuel through my pain. Oh, as we rise from the flames.